is a huge turnaround and a great job for EIU football this fall.
And now on the drive, Pemberton puts it up and good. That was a nice move that time by Pemberton.
She has shown some very good footwork, getting herself in a spot to not only get the shot to the basket, but put the ball in the bucket. And North Dakota might want to get her the ball a little bit more often here in the second half. She's been able to create some shots.
Ellis move, puts it up, no good, as it just fell off the front of the rim that time. Pemberton has it right side now for North Dakota. Brings it up top, now on the drive against Colson, puts it up and good. Pemberton with 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's been effective. She's been able to use the bounce to get to the basket, and it works again that time for Pemberton.
6 rebounds, ties her career high. Here's Ellis from the outside, can't get it to go, and the rebound is Pemberton. Pemberton's had a nice second half for the Fighting Hawks. Takes it right to the basket, up and good. Nobody cut her off that time.
No, the first rule of defense is you need to stop the ball, and Pemberton just went until somebody stopped her, and it never happened.
Goes straight down, and then Spink loses him. It's picked up by Pemberton. Spink gets back in the passing lane. Pemberton ends up with it after all through all of that, and Kiera Pemberton, the freshman from Langley, British Columbia, able to score through all that. Pushing it ahead for North Dakota. Threads it down to Pemberton and one. Kiera Pemberton finishes, but a gorgeous feed by DJ Davis to set it up. And an and one opportunity for Pemberton. By 4. Vanderwall, double team, gets it to Pemberton all alone underneath the basket. The Bengals were so focused on Vanderwall that Kiera Pemberton went undetected underneath the basket for the easy down. 6-0 run now here for Idaho State. They've cut the lead down to single digits, 39-30. North Dakota on top, $1:21 left to go here in the first half. Pemberton strong and good. Kiera Pemberton with a strong move to the hoop. She now has 7 points. Borovich, angle right, straight away. Hoskin, now Pemberton on baseline. Good. Kiera Pemberton, the baseline jumper. 13 points now for Pemberton.
And again, you talk about having some open looks as Pemberton gets inside, using that length and athleticism for another lay-in.
Yeah, I kind of like the zone that Omaha look is giving. Second.
Hawks all over the offensive glass again. No, Pemberton. Third chance, and it goes. And another timeout for Carrie Banks as the lead has swelled to 50. As Omaha has gone back to man this possession. Pemberton spinning on Cave, getting inside. And Kiera Pemberton, there's just some things you can't teach, and that's one of them.
That's a really, really pretty move by Pemberton.
But not able to hit. Omaha really struggling from the field. Pemberton again in the lane, and everything is dropping.
Wow, good body control, great spin move. Omaha.
Nikolichkina with the runner, blocked by Pemberton. Pemberton stepping back, firing again, and Kiera Pemberton now into double figures with 11.
That was a really nice move. I think everyone was waiting for the patent and Kiera Pemberton spin move, and that time she simply just did a quick step back, got a little bit of space, and just an athletic, strong take and finish.
The deck, there were 4 Fighting Hawks in the area, and here comes Pemberton on the run out, streaking towards the lane, and lays in 2 more. The double figures with 11. And Pemberton coming up with a steal. Borovich again, and back-to-back buckets in a hurry. Cross-court pass to Borovich. Good recovery from Stevens. Pemberton sealing off Nikolichkina, and another lay-in for Kiera Pemberton. She has not missed from the field.
Even more impressive was the pass by Borovich. That one.
A couple of easy looks inside for UGAS. She's not been able to convert.
Yeah, North Dakota's got to be aware when they're running in transition like that. Once that first shot goes up, put a body on someone and push them back.
Pemberton going to work on UGAS, and Kiera Pemberton certainly an advantage with her foot speed as the first two for UND.
She's so darn quick, UGAS is not going to be able to stay in front of her. So if Kiera Pemberton can stretch the floor just a little bit, put the ball in the paint just like she did on Thursday night, that's a good recipe for succeeder. So that's the one that you have to have a hand up. If her feet are out there around the perimeter, you got to be able to get a hand up in her face.
Kick out to Hurst for three. She did not miss a three. 4 of 4 from long range against Omaha. Bennett just continues to hound Borovic. Borovic to Pemberton again. 2 more underneath.
That is just a great pass. We've seen Casey Borovic fight through those and try to score at the rim with all the attention.
In the second quarter. Pemberton, strong to the rim. A foul and a bucket.
I'm not sure on that angle how Pemberton got that thing to drop. Nice body language there. Here, we'll get another look at it. She's such a good transition basketball player, and she finds just the toughest angle there, almost behind the backboard to get that thing in.
Kiera Pemberton already into double figures now with 10 points. And converts at the line. 5-point lead for North Dakota. You fly over Vanderwall for 3, and another rebound for Davis. Pemberton on the run out on the attack. Kansas City, no answer for Pemberton here in the first half. Pemberton to Hoskin, back to Pemberton. She'll pull up and she's open, and Kiera Pemberton continues to connect. 15, and it's a 6-0 run for the Fighting Hawks. 10-point game. Phillips posting up on Pemberton, blocked.
I don't think they've had many here, if even one, maybe one in the second half. Just a much better job in the second half.
Pemberton posting on UGAS, skying inside. And Kiera Pemberton now up to 20 points. Well, Destiny Oberg has played the most minutes she's played all season in this game today. Pemberton's going to launch for 3, and Kiera Pemberton has her first ever 3 in a North Dakota uniform.
What a day to have a day if you're Kiera Pemberton. You've done it all around the rim. You've done it to the rim. You've done it from the free throw line. You might as well add a 3-pointer to the column.
Contreras trying.
You're just a fabulous player. She's looking to get the ball on the post here. She has it. Inside bounce pass over Pemberton, blocked by Manette. Pemberton got it back, and the second time she's able to finish. First buckets and points.
See how North Dakota does defensively today, just pressuring the Pioneers to just hold on to the ball rather than getting a quick shot off.
Fighting Hawks and Pemberton on the attack. She's able to get inside and score over with. Second bucket for Kiera Pemberton, freshman forward from Langley, British Columbia.
Times between the first and second quarter, so very clean game, but still a lot of players getting personal fouls, and Fighting Hawks finally now take the lead.
Kiera Pemberton, the freshman from Langley, British Columbia, was in foul trouble. They had her for 3. They adjusted it to 2 officially. Davis inside to Pemberton, puts on the floor, up with the left hand and in. Nice power dribble, got to the rim. Manette able to put that one in. The Pioneers again needed that as things are starting to heat up here offensively. We're tied at 35. Pemberton left alone at the elbow. Too easy. She's got 6 points in the quarter. There's still 7:17 to go. Back on, along with Vanderwall. Pemberton's had the hot hand, didn't catch it clean, but she's going to take it inside against Jones. Tough shot. She got it to drop. And 1.
It seems like the player that we'll need to watch out for now the remaining 2 quarters is Pemberton, really coming on fire right now after halftime. To go. Council going to be a really huge factor offensively for the Pioneers, defensively also. But for the remainder of the game, there's a nice wide open pass down low to Pemberton.
He's an early 2000s really good player. Quick answer there for Kiera Pemberton, who really has been pretty quiet the last couple of games. Simon hit a three in the first half. That one is off the mark. Hamling had it for a minute. Pemberton picked it up and got it to Baravich. North Dakota has some numbers here if they hurry. Pemberton all the way in. Little Euro step. 7-0 run for North Dakota to start this third quarter. Ibrahim out to Pemberton, and Pemberton foul, and I think it's going to count.
Pemberton does such a nice job splitting the defenders there. You watch her first step. She has Conan beat, splits the defenders. Simon and Conan have to close that gap and not allow Kiera Pemberton to defend that ball screen better. You can't have a flat show. You can't let them fight through. You can't give her any space.
Boy, nice feed there to Pemberton from Baravich. And Kiera Pemberton now up to 16 points. And the ball has scored when her team's needed her to. Pemberton, boy, she is just so crafty with her footwork. Once she gets in and around the rim, and Pemberton up to 18 points.
Turns her back to the basket. Now steps into the center of the lane. Shot was rejected. And Baravich away with it. Pemberton in transition. Euro step to the bucket. Scores. Pemberton on the right baseline. Bumped into Morgan Gardner. Offensive foul on Pemberton. No, they're calling a defensive foul. I thought she called a charge. I could not see. Tyler's her fingertips and a long pass ahead for Pemberton. On the run, Pemberton stops, puts it in. Didn't have her body square to the bucket. She put that up. Pass ahead to Pemberton. Pemberton back to the basket, spins baseline, got fouled and put it in. Kiera Pemberton has taken over here late in the second quarter. Baravich to inbound. Gets it into Pemberton. 15-foot jumper from the baseline is good. And the Fighting Hawks have regained the lead at 65-64. Baravich, she'll drive inside. Scoop shot, no. Pemberton cleans it up and finishes it.
Baravich trying to create on her own. Can't. And there's an easy pickup and score. Pemberton, as she is fouled. So up in the Dakotas on Thursday night. See some of the early individual stats. Amani having a tremendous first half of play, and of course that 13-0 run to start the game. There's Pemberton, and that one is in.
That results in points on the other end. Pemberton, free layup on the other end, and North Dakota that time able to get an easy bucket in transition, breaking the pressure.
You've got to do it with the pass. You can't do it with the dribble. She finds open players.
Turnover there, and Pemberton on the run out. Puts on the brakes, lays it up and in. So North Dakota been able to get a little momentum here in the last few possessions and cut it back to an 8-point deficit.
In that first half.
Almost taken away from Hurst. White jerseys all around. Pemberton free underneath, collecting and scoring.
I think collecting is a
turnover ratio in the nation. That's another area where you're stealing possessions. Nice job by Pemberton, sneaking through a little Euro step. Under a minute to go. Nice feed there to Pemberton. And a quick timeout as Nevaeh Ferrara-Horn will check in. Samaya Hoskin will head to.
Strong with that. Tip ball. And Pemberton comes out of the pile with it for UND.
Draper got a little too deep on the opposite side of that shot. She may have had otherwise
Pemberton
gotten to that rebound.
Creates the contact and scores there. Her first two. It's beyond consistent. This is ridiculous is what they've done. Oh. Hamling tried the behind-the-back pass. It's turned over. That's scooped up by Pemberton, who'll get the lay-in for two.
Now,
career high for Baravich today. Twice before she had got to 33 as that ball taken away from Evans. Almer, the nice bounce pass to Pemberton for the lay-in for two.
Kiera Pemberton has provided a great spark in her first year with North Dakota. Recently named to the Summit League's all-freshman team, she's averaging 12 points and 8 rebounds in the last month.
Yeah, and she does a really good job of putting pressure on the rim, but at the same time doing the dirty work. She averages about 7 rebounds a game, a couple offensive rebounds as well, but she's just one of those dirty, rugged players that's not scared to get her hands dirty, and they're going to need all of those points and rebounds to continue to keep advancing with a chance to the Summit League semifinals.
Pemberton, as you mentioned, excellent on the boards. The native of British Columbia leading UND in total rebounds.
But they don't understand. I'm the Mr. Funky Man. I amaze and up down. Look them up and down. Smack a few of them around. Let them know who is the gun. Who's the tip of the top, the cream of the crop, the best under the sun. I'm the Lord Chief, the #1, Mr. Funky.